The Thief's Story by Ruskin Bond. This story has a very deep meaning about trust and loss of trust.
The thief is 15 years old. He becomes a servant of rich people and then steals from them. Today, he met Anil, a 25 years old boy who is watching at a wrestling match. Anil is simple, kind and easygoing.
You look like a wrestler yourself. So do you. Well, I do wrestle a bit. What is your name? Hari Singh.
He always changed his name.
I want to work for you. Sorry, I can't pay you. Then, can you feed me? Yes, I can feed you. If you can cook. Yes, I can cook. Let us go to my room, over the Jumna sweet shop. I'm an amateur writer. I write articles for magazines. But my income is not regular. Also, I borrow money. After a week, I lend the money. Whenever I get the check, I go out and celebrate with my friends. You can sleep in the balcony.
At night.
Here's your dinner. What? I have to give it to a dog. You said you know to cook, but I can't eat your food. I don't know how to cook. Don't mind. I will teach you to cook. I will also teach you to write your name. I'll teach you to write whole sentences. Once I can write, there will be no limit of what I can achieve. Hari Singh made tea every day in the morning, and then he would go out to the bazaar to buy the day supplies. He made a profit of 1 rupee every day. Anil knew that he was cheating, but he didn't mind.
One day, Anil came home with a bundle of notes, as he had sold a book to the publisher.
I've seen that Anil placed the bundle under the mattress on which he sleep. I'm working with Anil for a month. But I haven't done any robbery, except the 1 rupee in morning. Anil has given me the key. I can go in and out whenever I wish. He's the most trusting person I have ever met. And that's why it's difficult to rob him. He doesn't even notice that he is being robbed. And that takes out the pleasure to rob him. It's time to do some real work. If I don't take the money, Anil will waste it on his friends. And he doesn't even pay me. If I took the money, I can catch the Lucknow Express at 10:30.
He silently drew out the notes. He quickly crawled out of the room.
These are 600 rupees in 50 rupee notes. Now, I can live like an oil-rich Arab for 2 weeks. I am not going to buy the ticket, as I've never bought in my life.
When he reached the platform, the train began to crawl. He could easily jump in, but he didn't, for a reason he doesn't know.
Now I'm here alone. I've no idea where to pass this night. I have no friends, and they are more trouble than helper. And I can't make anyone suspicious by staying at a hotel. The only person I know is Anil. I have to return. I've seen the faces of different people on being robbed. Greedy man shows fear on being robbed. Rich man shows anger on being robbed. And poor man shows acceptance on being robbed. But I know Anil will show just a touch of sadness when he will discover the theft. And he will be sad, not because of lost money, but because of loss of trust. My clothes are stuck to my skin.
Then, he went to the bazaar and sat in the shelter of clock tower. It was midnight.
The notes are damp from rain. Anil would probably give me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema, but now I have it all. But now I will not be able to cook food for him, run to bazaar, or write sentences. I forgot about them in the excitement of theft. I know whole sentences can one day bring me more than a few rupees. I should go back to Anil to learn to write. He went back to Anil, feeling very nervous. Because it's easier to steal something than to return it undetected.
He silently opened the door. His hand slipped under the mattress and put the notes there. Next morning, he awoke late.
I have already made the tea today.
Anil handed him 50 rupees.
I made some money yesterday. Now, you will be paid regularly.
When he took the note, it was still wet from rain. This means, Anil knew about the theft.
Anil knew about the theft, but neither his lips, nor his eyes, showed anything. It was just his kind and simple character that stopped the thief from robbing in future.
Everyone, be ready. I'm taking your test.
I have learned the questions. I don't learn any questions.
Why did Hari Singh lied that he knew cooking?
Hari Singh was a thief. Anil told him that he will. Mom, can you remind me the next word?
Hire him.
Hari Singh was a thief. Anil told him that he will hire him only when. It slipped off my mind. I learned it line by line.
Sahil, I didn't expect this from such a learning student like you.
Mom, I just forgot.
Ajay, you come now. You the worst student in our class. Tell, why did Hari lied that he knew cooking?
Hari lied that he knew cooking. Because, Anil said him, that he will hire him only if he know cooking. So.
It's right. Perhaps you knew only this answer. One more question. Why did the thief come back to Anil at night? And return the money?
The thief was just about to leave, by Lucknow Express. But he didn't go. He wanted to learn to read and write. He thought education would make him a better person. Also, Anil's great trust in him pulled him back to his house.
What has happened to you? You are answering perfectly. Okay, a difficult question. Tell the character of Anil and Hari Singh.
Anil was a 25-years-old youth. He wrote magazines and articles. He was very kind and simple. His income was not regular. He didn't save money. When he got money, he went out and spent it on his friends. He is very kind, as he didn't throw out Hari after eating the food. At last, he even knew that Hari had tried to steal money. But yet, he didn't say anything, and gave him a 50 rupee note. Hari Singh was a 15-year-old thief. He went to different places, and changed his name. He was a liar. When he met Anil, he always made a profit of 1 rupee every day. And one day, he even tried to steal his money. But he was also excited to learn to write sentences. For the reason, he transformed to a good person. This shows, goodness can make worst person kind.
Everyone, clap for him.
What happened to you today? You have never done like this. Please subscribe for more videos.